Hello and welcome to Books of Blood. My name is John, and today I'm going to be bringing you a review of The Fisherman by John Langan. So first things first, I'm going to read the synopsis and then I'll give you my thoughts on it. In upstate New York, in the woods around Woodstock, Dutchman's Creek flows out of the Ashokan Reservoir. Steep banked, fast moving, it offers the promise of fine fishing and of something more, a possibility too fantastic to be true. When Abe and Dan, two widowers who have found solace in each other's company and a shared passion for fishing, hear rumors of the creek and what might be found there, the remedy to both their losses, they dismiss it as just another fish story. Soon, though, the men find themselves drawn into a tale as deep and old as the reservoir. It's a tale of dark pacts, of long-buried secrets, and of a mysterious figure known as Der Fischer, the fisherman. It will bring Abe and Dan face to face with all that they have lost and with the price they must pay to regain it. All right, so this book to me, it functions on so many different levels. First of all, it functions as a work of literary horror or literary fiction even. To me, there is not a single word that is wasted in this book. Every word in this book has some kind of meaning for the sentence that it's in, the paragraph. It just works on that level alone right there. And that would be enough to read it and to enjoy it. But then also it works on the level of cosmic horror, because that's exactly what this book is. It's a book of cosmic horror. I don't want to say Lovecraftian, because I don't feel that about the book, but I do feel this level of cosmic horror to it. And there is a character in the book whose name is Howard, and I do believe that this character is a representation of H.P. Lovecraft. When you read his description, if you've ever seen a picture of H.P. Lovecraft and you listen or you read the description, it fits Lovecraft to a T. All right. So that being said, this also works as a story within a story, because this character Howard is telling these two men, Abe and Dan, he is telling them this story from years ago. In fact, this part of the book takes up over 100 pages. It's almost like you're reading a book within a book with this story. And he tells them this fantastic story of this town and this cosmic entity or this sorcerer. I'm not really sure how do you describe this thing, but he's known as Der Fisherman. And so there's that. But also, and I believe what this book mainly deals with, more than cosmic horror, more than just literary fiction, it deals with grief and how we as individuals handle grief. I was talking to my wife about this, and now don't get me wrong, I would not compare the death of an animal to the death of a human being. There is in that respect. I mean, I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my animals, and if something happens to them, I'm heartbroken. But anyway, I've told you guys before about my cat disappearing, and he's still gone. And I've accepted the fact that he is more than likely dead. And my wife, same cat, same loss. My wife doesn't think that. She thinks that he's out there somewhere lost, but I just don't see that. I don't see it, and she doesn't see. So she doesn't see what I see. You know, and that's what this book is about. These two fellas, Abe and Dan, they both have suffered similar tragedies. They both have lost their wives. Abe loses his wife to a disease. Dan loses his wife to a horrible, and his two kids to a horrible accident, you know, and they find, like it says, they find this solace in each other through fishing. And also, so it's a way for them to cope with this grief and to come to terms with it, even though they both approach their grief in different ways. But also, at the end of the story, it's also a, I hate using the word metaphor, but that's the only way I can describe it. It is a metaphor for how if you don't get a hold on your grief, then it's going to consume you. It's going to destroy you. And that's without giving away, I don't want to give away any spoilers because I do recommend this book highly. But that, at the end of the day, is what this book is about. It is about handling grief, how different people handle the same grief differently or similar grief differently. And how, yes, it can destroy you if you don't get a grip on it. So I don't think it's going to be any surprise. I'm giving this book a 5-star rating, and it deserves it. Like I said, every word in this book has meaning, has impact. I mean, it had impact on me, so I'm hoping it has impact on you. And I don't want this to sound like I'm preaching this book. It is a book review. If it was a bad book, I would have given it a bad review, but I cannot, in good standing, do that. This is a fantastic book, and I can't do anything more than highly recommend it. So yeah, that's it. My review for The Fisherman. 5 stars. I thank you guys for watching. I've got another review to do here in a day or so, which I may do that tonight and post it later. But anyway, for this, The Fisherman, 5 stars. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.